It's weird if you turn... If I'm attacking, auto-attacking, and I rotate the screen, I stop auto-attacking. So that's definitely a pretty bad bug, to be honest. Watch this. Attack. So I'm attacking, auto-attacking, I'll rotate the screen. Oh, it didn't stop that time. Weird. And I'm sick. My wife got sick. Hold on a second. My wife got sick about 2 days ago. She started to feel sick. And she's been progressively getting worse. And now I'm getting sick. It's probably Corona again. Yesterday my stomach was really upset, and I wonder if that was the beginnings of me getting whatever she's got. God, my stomach was really upset yesterday. I did not feel good yesterday. Well, yeah, I stopped playing the Warlock for now. The thing with the Warlock is they're basically nerfing the hell out of the Warlock in 9.2.5. It's not going to be very viable for Arena. But honestly, I mean, like I said, I was playing retail WoW just because I wanted to get used to the classes again, and I kind of, I did that. I figured out the Warlock pretty well. I figured out the Rogue a little bit. I still need to do more work with the Outlaw. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick right now. My wife got sick, and now I'm sick. I probably got Corona again. Who knows? Anyways, yeah. I mean, I bounce around a lot. I know it pisses people off, but I do jump around. But it's, like I played a lot of classes just to get used to how they played in PvP and retail. The reason I did that was because I was trying to relearn some of the classes because they're so different now in retail than, the last time I played retail, which is a long time ago. And I did that in preparation for Age of Dragons. But you got to remember too. I mean, in Dragonflight, they're going to be all different again. So because you have the new talent trees, so really, like, they're going to change so much. I don't know. I was just doing Battlegrounds because I enjoy Battlegrounds. I like PvP. But there's a new server coming out, a new private vanilla server coming out in a couple months called Everlook, and I wanted to kind of go back into vanilla WoW client, just get used to the client again, figure out my add-ons, my keybinds, my macros. And that's why I'm playing the Hunter right now, so I want to see if this is going to be the class I might play on the Everlook private vanilla server. So, and it's fun. I mean, playing like a vanilla client, like an original, like an old vanilla client, is so different than retail WoW, and it's so much better in a lot of ways. It's a lot worse in a lot of ways because the client isn't as smooth. There's lots of little bugs. But the combat and stuff is a lot more tactical. It takes a lot more skill to really excel at combat in this client than it does in retail because there's just a lot of little things you can do to really help your situation with macros and just understanding how the client works. So I apologize. Yes, I do jump around a lot. I know it pisses a lot of people off. But yeah, I'll probably go back and play the Warlock. Maybe we'll see. I don't know. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. That's just the way it is. I like the Warlock, though. The Warlock's super fun. I definitely enjoyed playing the Warlock. Your talents in what? In retail? Dude, you talking about like in Shadowlands? I would just... Well, I would just pull yourself up a good guide. I mean, it just depends on what you're doing. Are you doing PvE? Are you doing PvP? What spec are you running? My best advice would be to find yourself a decent, guide. But, a lot of your damage is going to be based on... Shit, I'm about dead. Shit. I'm going to die. This is what happens when I start paying attention to chat. I don't have a healing potion. I can't even... What is this? Container? Why does that give me an error? Oh, I know why, because... Shit. Hold on a second. Alright, we're going to have to get rid of moving. No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I just wasn't paying attention because I got distracted. When if you're not doing enough damage, it's... A lot of it's just how are you getting your damage out? Your rotations. But I mean, get yourself a good guide. What build are you using? Like, what spec? Are you marksman? Are you beast mastery? Are you survival? Let's see, it might be move anything that's screwing up my bags. Let me see. I couldn't even open up my bags there. It was throwing an error. Marksman. Yeah. Well, marksman's all about... Jeez, really? Marksman's all about just getting off your aim shot. You gotta be able to get off your aim shot a lot. I don't know, I would just find yourself a good marksman guide on YouTube. Go through it. Look for a guide that talks about how to do damage. You know what I mean? There's tons of videos out there. Just look for, like, Shadowlands Marksman Hunter Guide and watch the video and see what they say. But like I said, try to find one that talks about about the rotations. But I really need my pet. Not having a pet on a hunter is really rough in the beginning.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Shit. Even with that aspect of the monkey up, I'm still struggling. Crikey, they're everywhere.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Do not work. Second. What's Urison doing there? Shit. Oh, get some of these. Leggings. There they are. The first and only white bind on equip item I know in Vanilla WoW is the Gnarl Pine leggings. Shit.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Damn it. Ugh. Run, damn you! Run, damn you!
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh, you know what I forgot? Shit. Forgot that I haven't. The reason I'm having so much problems is I didn't have any money yesterday to train some of the abilities that are available to me, and I forgot about that. So that's why we're struggling right now. Is there's actually some upgrade skills we can grab. I just didn't have the money to buy them yesterday, but I sent over some money from my other characters, so I got 98 silver, so we can go ahead and buy those things now, which is going to make this a lot easier. Namely, Serpent Sting. Serpent Sting is going to help quite a bit. In vanilla WoW, and I don't like to call this classic because this really isn't classic WoW. This is vanilla. This is a vanilla client. Classic's the live server, like Blizzard's version of like relaunch of vanilla that they called classic. But it's similar. I mean, very similar. But on the vanilla client, it's level 10. At level 10, you get a quest from your hunter trainer, to go out and tame 3 individual pets. And after you tame each of the 3 pets and turn those in, Pigeon, it's the hype, dude. We're gonna get on the hype train, man. The hype train begins. The hype train starts here, man. Once there's getting on the hype train, there's no getting off, baby. But yeah, after you complete the taming the 3 different animals from the level 10 quest, then you'll be able to get your ability to tame pets, and you'll be able to pick up your pet permanently. So yeah, level 10. Are you? I couldn't remember. Are you Pigeon? You're really big into. Shit, I'm gonna get killed. I have to run back this way. You're really big into the vanilla client, huh, Pigeon? Yeah, come back. It looks like, I mean, according to the Discord, Pigeon, it looks like a lot of people are kind of interested in doing it, and I think it's a good timing because people are tired of TBC Classic. Because let's be honest, TBC Classic sucks. Morning, Machio. How's it going, man? By the way, guys, I'm sick. My wife got sick 2 days ago, and I just started to get whatever she's got. It's probably why my stomach was so upset yesterday. She's probably, I don't know if it's corona or what, but she's really sick today, and I'm getting sick. So, anyways, so if I sound weird, you're a 1.12 fanboy. I like 1.12 as well. The nice thing about the vanilla clients is hopefully they're not going to allow too much gold selling to go on. I hope not. I'm hoping, it's nice when you have like enough people on the private server, but not too many. Because if you get too many, it'll attract gold sellers. But if you don't get, so if you know what I mean, like all the real gold sellers, not the ones that are the people running the actual private server, but actual a third party. Yeah, that's true. That is true. What did I use for? I think I just used D. And what else did we pick up? We picked up Hunter's Mark. Dude, Tamachio with the $2. Thanks, dude. You don't have to. Thanks for the donation, man. And thanks for donation yesterday too. I really appreciate it, dude. Yeah, but your family's been hacking for 2 weeks. Yeah, well, my wife started getting sick 2 days ago, and it started off as she kept sneezing and her nose kept running. You know. Oh, hey, Pigeon. And then now she's like today. She's like coughing up some nasty stuff out of her, out of her chest. So I'm assuming that I'm gonna get really sick too, probably. Anyways, yeah, Pigeon, it's gonna be a couple months, I think. It should be a couple months, I think. I was talking to Moradin, who's a guy who's a guild master on this particular server on Chronos 4, and he was saying that it's going to be probably a couple months. And I sent White Kitty a message, but I don't think he hasn't responded, and he doesn't know me from anybody. So, but I did send him a message, and I didn't get any response. If we go to the Everlook server here, I mean, in the announcement section, they haven't mentioned. It says PTR, participant applications are still, we're looking for dedicated tests to cover multiple different. So they still haven't even gone through the PTR. Yeah, so I'm thinking, a couple months. I see Cargos is in here. Here's Moradin. Let's see if why is it not? They got push to talk on this bullshit, don't they? I don't even know what my push to talk keybind is. Let's see. Push to talk, push to talk. Where is it? I never use push to talk. Hey, Moradin, you there, man? We got Randall Thor in here. Nah, this shit ain't working. I hate push to talk, man. Stupid. We got Randall Thor. Anyway, Moradin's in here. He's a guild master on this particular server. He's a booster boy. These are the booster boys. I don't really know what that means. Cargos is in here, which is cool. I sent Cargos a message. He hasn't responded, but Cargos is pretty notorious for not really responding. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. Why has this got the wrong? This is not my office. This is not the right. Yeah, I September, you think's a sweet spot for the release? Yeah, Coglight, I've got some honey and some lemon. I got some emergency here I'm gonna drink in a minute. Right now I'm just drinking some Mountain Dew to kind of coat my throat with that icky Mountain Dew stuff that helps coat your throat. And but anyways, there's a macro that I used to use. Excuse me. There's a macro that I used to use back in the day on like a private server, and I don't know. I'm really kind of mad. I hope I have it somewhere. It's basically a Hunter's Mark macro, but let's see if we can find it. should have it somewhere. Well, let's just first let's see if this works. It doesn't, for some reason it doesn't look right. The icon's not showing up right, but let's try this out. So we're gonna have Trinket, Shadow Meld. Actually, Shadow Meld. Let's move Shadow Meld to here. This should be our Trinket. Hunter's Mark we can put here. That's fine. Key bindings, character specific. I don't know why I didn't have that checked. I hate that that's not checked by default. That always makes me mad. We want bottom right. Bottom right. All right, Control C. Blah 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 blah, and we're gonna go Shift mouse wheel up. Okay, let's take a look. And that didn't work. Not really sure why it didn't work. Hunter's Mark. Expected. It doesn't like the apostrophe in. It doesn't like the apostrophe. I don't think it likes the apostrophe in there. Because it's a script. Let's take a look at something. The other thing that sucks is on this client you can't have sound in the background, so when I go to my other monitor you lose sound in the game, which really sucks. Let's see, we want Hunter's Marks. There. It's not gonna work. Da-da. Some of these macros are a little bit over. I'm looking at some macros, but some of this is just like way overboard. I want a more simplistic version of these. Why is here? Let's. That apostrophe and Hunter's Mark is screwing up my macro. And that wasn't working either. God, man. This is the thing with the vanilla clients. It's so freaking buggy. Like, I was hitting Raptor Strike there and it wasn't doing anything. Hold on a second. Okay, now it's working. What happens is if you have a macro that throws an error, it'll sometimes screw up other macros. So if you have multiple macros, like if Hunter's Mark macro throws an error, then when I try to use my Raptor Strike macro, sometimes it takes the macro system a second to like reset itself. So that's why you got to be really careful and not have macros that are too crazy. Let me try something more simplistic. So all this macro should do is just cast Hunter's Mark, and that's it. And it doesn't work. That's... Yeah. I forgot to put my macros in the actual super macro section. The reason we do that is they're stored locally. They're not stored on the server. And they just work better. Super macro macros work better than just the regular WoW macros. It processes the script a lot better. Okay, so we need to move all of these ones regular macros that I created. We need to get rid of these. Like this auto shot. I don't care about that one. This mark, we're going to delete. Melee attack. Am I using this one? I don't even think I'm using this one. Oh shit, this is the wrong macro too. Should be that one. And this one we can do. We may end up using that melee attack macro. I don't know. It just, if Raptor Strike's available, use it. If Counter Strike's available, use it. Else it's going to cast Mongoose Bite. And, of course, it's also turning on combat, which is interesting. I don't usually do it in this manner. Let's try this and see if it works. The icon's not changing. Okay, and it did work. For auto-attacking, as you can see, it used my Raptor Strike. Because Raptor Strike is... Yeah, it actually does work. But it stopped attacking. There's a bug in there where the auto-attack stops, and I don't really know why. See there, it stopped. So, I don't know why it does that.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Stopped again. Oh, it's because... This is not what you want. Like, I don't like this. I don't like this not player framing combat. Then I don't like this. What I like is this one. Copy that. This works better for making sure that we stay auto-attacking. Get rid of this. Let's try this again. But this is really the magic of vanilla WoW. I mean, you have to have macros that actually work and work well. You can't have macros that are throwing errors. If you're not using macros, you're gonna. It doesn't. You know, it's not gonna kill you. You don't have to use macros, but macros will make your life a lot easier. Okay. I think what we want to be able to do is spam this macro here. You can see me spamming this button. And we want to make sure that we don't stop attacking. We don't want the auto attack to stop. And you can see right there that worked. The other problem is this one here. It's the wrong one. We don't even need that one anymore, I don't think. Which is cool. So we actually saved on a slot there, so that's pretty cool. And let's go back here. We want to get rid of let's see, Arcane Shot. Copy this one. You can just go ahead and delete that. Super, new super macro, Arcane, okay, and this guy, boom, boom, save, okay, and we want our Sting macro, Viper Sting, or whatever it is, Serpent Sting, copy, delete, super, new super, Serpent Sting, let's call it Sting, okay, and save. All right, this is that. So we'll start off combat with Serpent Sting, right? Yeah, I see an issue. Do you guys see the issue? I can't see if I'm in range or not. Like, see that the D's not turning red. See how my auto attack is turning red? That's something that's kind of annoying. I don't know if there's a range. I have something in retail that I absolutely love, and it's a range to target. It shows like numbers showing your actual range. It's super, super useful. And like right here, you can see the range is 8 to 35 yard range. So the max range is 35. I don't think there's anything. I don't know if there is anything for vanilla, but if we could use the same thing, it's called like range. So we want WoW range. We want vanilla WoW. I don't know. I hope they have it, but they probably don't. Vanilla WoW range add-on. We just want to see the range. Distance, legacy WoW. Range display is what I was using. I love range display in retail. It's freaking phenomenal. But I doubt that, yeah, but it's, yeah. I don't see, yeah, see, I don't, it's a fairly new add-on. Here's range help. Let's try this one. We also got distance. I don't know what this range help does. Looks like the wrong version, though. Let's go back to our library, and we're going to go to World of Warcraft and vanilla add-ons. And let's see if I have anything for range. You see, I don't. And this looks like completely the wrong version. But we'll copy it and see. I'm sure it's not going to work, but Chronos. Let's go ahead and open this up. It says version 4.1, but what version of WoW is it for? That's the real question. There's also range help. Well, that's the one we... Oh, this says 1.12. That's the one I just got. Okay, so maybe it will work. It does say 1.12. Hopefully it'll work. And I'm dead. And I'm dead. That's the other thing I said, that you can't have sound in background in the vanilla client. You can't have sound in background. So like when I'm in other windows, it's like I don't hear anything, which totally sucks because you see what happens there. I got killed because I was mucking around. Well, that's a lesson to be learned. I've got shadow meld, so now whenever I jump to another window, we'll just shadow meld. What am I using for a map add-on? I am using, I do have Cartographer. So you can see I've got Cartographer installed, you know, which, you know, is going to show coordinates. You can see the coordinates down here. You can also, I think, you can move it around. And I think you can zoom in and resize, see? Cartographer is what you want to use. And you can switch to some other maps here. You can go like, you can even go to instances, Black Fathom Depths, you know, Dire Maul. And so it's really, really, really good. So cartographers, I definitely get that. All right, so what were we doing? We wanted to try the range display. So let's log out, because we got to log out. And we'll create a simple hunter's mark macro. I used to have a script that would actually check if it would actually check if Aspect of the Hawk was up before I used Hunter's Mark, and if it wasn't, it would cast it, then cast Hunter's Mark. It was kind of cool, but honestly, you don't always want to do that, because the thing with a vanilla WoW Hunter is, you know, you have mana, and you have to be really careful about your mana usage. So you don't want to macro stuff like always cast Hunter's Mark, or always cast, like when I send my pet to attack, always cast Hunter's Mark. You don't want to do that, because you may be in a PvP situation or a PvE situation where you're attacking one target, the main target that the tank's on, and you want to kill that target, so you put Hunter's Mark on it. But then another target starts attacking the priest, and you may want to send your pet to attack that target to pull it off your healer, but you don't want to mark that target with Hunter's Mark because it's a waste of mana. You just want to get your pet over there to pull it off and then send your pet back to the tank, right? Back to the other mob. So you'll have another macro that's just, you know, send pet. And you also, in that macro, you may want to, I wouldn't do it this way, but some people do it this way. You can macro in your pet growl so that when you send your pet off to attack, it'll growl. I don't do that. I just have a key buttons for turning pet growl on or off. And I'll usually do that Control E, Control F, and hopefully we'll set that up for vanilla. I had that in Classic WoW, and we should be able to set that up in vanilla. Well, let's see if this range things work. I really hope it does, because I don't think it's going to show. I think we have to completely restart the client. No, what was it called? Rangefinder? Yeah. I did put it in there, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. God, there's so many. Why do I have so many add-ons folders? Chronos. Oh, I've actually got a shortcut to the Chronos add-ons. Cool. I didn't know I had that. That'll be useful. Okay, there it is, range help, and it is out of date. See, it's out of date. I hope it doesn't throw any errors. Melee not set. Oh, so this is not what I'm looking. Enable custom range check spells. Yeah. This is not what we want. Yeah. This is garbage. So the other thing you can do is, because the thing with the macros is it'll screw up the color coding of the letters to show that you're in or out of range. See here, the 3 is red. So let's go here. We're just going to restart it real quick. Somehow I started my Quixel bridge. Okay, so since that's not working, we're just gonna have to use the auto attack, which is fine. You know, we just have to look at the auto attack. I wish there was an easier way to do it, but we'll have to look. So like when I select a target, you can see that it's the red 3 here shows that I'm out of range. Normally I like to look at the spell I'm using, but you know, and we could do something like, if we really wanted to, although it sucks to, we could do something like this. But see, then you just get the little red kind of dot, which I don't like that either. I would love to have a way to show that something, even like an overlay on here that says range. I wonder if there's a range check on Xpearl. I don't think there is, but that would be super cool if there was. Yeah, it would be super cool if there was like a range check. I'll have to figure out. I'll do some research and then we can see if we can find something for that. We know that. All right, so let's just create another super macro, and we're just gonna say Hunter's Mark. Mark. Where is it? Cast Hunter's Mark. Okay, save. Clear any errors in the UI. Save. This is just going to be cast Hunter's Mark. See, that works fine. Alright. Lightsaber Fang. Alright, after all that finagling around with macros and stuff, we're finally back to actually trying to level here. We did get 2 mobs here. Now what we're gonna try to do is we might actually be able to get enough distance on this guy to pull off a. You actually can outrun mobs a little bit sometimes, but it's not working here. All right, so we'll just reset him. We're just gonna reset. Let's go ahead and vendor a few things while we're at it. Put aspect of the monkey back up. Oh yeah, we gotta turn this quest into really quickly. But yeah, it's weird, man. There's like a lot of stuff, a lot of configuration for me when I first try to get a vanilla client working the way I want. We've also got a shadow meld script, so let's go ahead and copy this out. It's best to always run your scripts under super macro. So I'm gonna go new. We're gonna say meld. Save. Regular, delete, and auto shot. We'll leave that one there for now. The nice thing about this shadow meld script is what it does is I can spam the key and it won't take me out of shadow meld. It's like if you use shadow meld and hit the key again, it'll take you out of shadow meld. This won't. I can just continually spam the keybind and it won't break me out of shadow meld. So that's what that macro does. And we got another pouch, which we don't need, but whatever. Into attack. Yeah, we gotta fix that. You saw we got that there is nothing to attack text. By putting in the clear UI frames, we'll get rid of that. Now when we spam that key, we're not getting any red text on the screen, which I hate red text on the screen. It's very annoying. Fix that. I don't know what professions I would go on this character. Probably engineering, but for now we're not going to worry about it too much. We'll probably just pick up like herbalism and something just to make money. I want to try something fun here. Should have. Let's see. Oh. Looking for a certain audio file. Oh well, I guess I'll have to figure it out. Oh, here it is. I don't think I can play an OGG file on here. That sucks. We'll have to convert that. Oh well, whatever. Fix that some other time. Fix that some other time. My wife's texting me. She's going in for a corona test tomorrow. Guess that was the earliest she could get. I did look, and in Florida there is a little bit of a spike with corona. People getting corona, so I don't know. Hopefully my wife doesn't have corona, because that means I'll have it. Yeah, no doubt about it. But you know what? The cat threw up yesterday. So the cat threw up yesterday. The dog threw up the day before. I got stomach. I think everybody in this house is sick, man. It sucks. There we go. Finally got that final lightsaber fang. Ooh. You want a piece? You want a piece of me? Alright, let's get some mana. The trash panda. How you doing, panda? Trying to get this vanilla private server vanilla client business all squared away, so we'll be ready for the Everlook server.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I must have missed the arcane shot. I mean, sorry, the serpent sting. I didn't notice. Sometimes you'll see where my health drops and it's the mob doesn't drop quickly enough. It's because, unbeknownst to me, when I shot my serpent sting, I missed. You kind of have to. That's why I kind of wanted to add a an alert for that. Let's try something. We don't have time. I wish we had tell me when. That would be sweet. Maybe there's weak auras for vanilla. I don't know if there are. That would be cool too. We could probably set up an aura for that. These guys are just tougher, I think. You gonna be lurking for a bit? Yeah, no worries. We just gotta get up to level 10 so we can start doing my pet quest.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Gonna have to get some more food and drink. Let's move back over here so we don't aggro the respawns. What? Did I put it in the wrong spot? Didn't think I did. Right action button. It's just not showing. Whatever. Couldn't even get off an arcane shot. And it looks like my serpent sting missed, so this is gonna be a battle I might lose.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Let's see if we can just reset this guy maybe. Yeah. Yeah, this gives a good chance to see if that keybind over here is working. And it is. But we'll worry about a macro for that later. Let's make some more bandages. Yeah, I don't feel too good. Sickness has definitely hit me. Okay, this time at least the serpent sting actually landed.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh man, this guy still may kill me. Look at this. I'm at 26% health. He's at 7. Yeah. Oh, shadow meld. Another bag. Shit, I forgot that guy was there. Not sure if I can really reset. Oh, I did reset him good. Should have started that further out so I could have got the arcane shot. No, that was stupid of me. But I think we're alright. Damn mobs. They're everywhere.
can kiss your ass goodbye.
Almost level 8. But you can see, like, of course I've been messing around with lots of macros and stuff, but you can see I've already played 3 hours, 3 hours and 32 minutes, and I'm only level 7. But like I said, a lot of it's just me monkeying around with settings and add-ons and macros, and I don't remember there being enough flowers. But anyways, whatever. That always gonna bloat the time quite a bit. And there's level 8. I've kind of worked through a lot of the stuff that I needed to work through to get back to getting used to the client, getting the macro system and the add-ons. There's still some add-ons I'd like to get. I'd like to have a range finder, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get that. Most of the basic stuff is set up, though. We got the weapon swing timer set up. We got damage meter, threat meter. You know, most of the stuff we need is set up. Got our Concussive Shot, which is nice. Let's go and create a new super macro. Yes. See it. What does Concussive Shot look like? Yeah, that's it. I missed the show tooltip, you know? But whatever. Yeah. What else do we get? Rapid Strike rank 2, which should update automatically. And parry passive. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if... let's try our Concussive Shot. And it worked just fine. That's cool though. We got most of the basic macros that we need for our abilities. They're kind of the staples, you know, like stuff like here, where, cast spell by name, Concussive Shot, but then it's saying script if not is auto. So basically, we're just saying make sure that auto shot is on, and then just clear any errors in the UI. We don't need to see any error messages to the screen. So, hey Steph, this is not TBC. This is Chronos 4, a private vanilla server. And I'm just monkeying around on a private vanilla server because I want to get... because I want to just get used to the vanilla client again. Get my macros set up and stuff. That way when the new private vanilla server Everlook comes out in a couple months, I'll be ready to go. We'll be ready to rock and roll. I won't have to worry about setting up all the add-ons and the macros, the key bindings, all that. I'll have it all figured out, so I'll be ready to hit the ground running. Anyways, I'm gonna log off. I gotta go to work here pretty soon, guys. So if I make it to work, I'm actually kind of sick today. My wife's going in for her corona test tomorrow because we're definitely both. Yeah, we're sick. So this is a rogue 8-slot bag, soulbound probably. Yeah. Tell you what, let's take this here. Go to okay. And let's also send some more money, more gold. It's Chronos 4. It's only got like probably like there's people on it, but it's very it's very small. It's as far as like the private vanilla servers that are out there right now. This one is one of the more populated ones, which isn't saying much because they're not really populated right now. This one's got a couple hundred players. Hey, what's up, Darcy? This one's got a couple hundred players, maybe a little bit more than that. The guild I'm in. Like if I go to the guild I'm in right now, you can see there's 15 guild members online right now. So this is the Stormlords Guild. And there's like a total of 184 guild, but this guild's actually pretty active. So I would recommend, if you do play on the server, to jump into the Stormlords Guild because there's quite a few people that play here. And yeah, if you need to know where to go, you just want to go to Chronos. Just Google Chronos WoW. You can go here, Chronos 4. Just click Chronos 4. All you gotta do is download the client. Just go to how to connect, and it'll show you where to download the client and what to set your realm list into the realm list WTF file, and where to create your account and stuff. So it's all right here. I've had a Chronos account for a long time. Right here. Yeah. You can see, let's see there. My last login date on the website was 6/1. Does it show when my account was created? Let's see, where is it? I want to see, it should show, hopefully. Because it's old. This account I've had for quite a while. It actually shows my IP address. I probably shouldn't show everybody my IP address, but who cares? It changes. Yeah, it doesn't show. I was hoping it would show when I created my account, but I created my account probably like a long time ago. Here, if you go to like when Nostalrius was going, and Nostalrius is a private server. No problem. No, Everlook is going to be probably, I don't know, this is the Chronos client, so I'm not sure exactly where they got their client from. I don't know if it's just the regular Chronos client they've been using for years. So the Everlook is going to be probably is going to be modified. So the client will be different. There'll definitely be some changes with the Everlook client. It's going to be vanilla 1.12, but there'll probably be some changes to it. It's not going to be the same. I don't know how different they're going to be, but just go to YouTube and do a search for Everlook private server, and then you'll find this video here, right here, Everlook developer Q&A. Click on this one, and then you can get a link to the Discord server. Go into their Discord server, and you can ask them all the questions you want about the server. You know what I mean? So, but if you go to my account, when Nostalrius was out and the private vanilla server started to get popular because of Nostalrius, that's when I first even heard about. I knew private servers existed, I just didn't think they were any good. But when Nostalrius was so successful, I said, you know what? And I had been kind of not really playing WoW at the time. And so I decided to check out private servers. And the first private server I ever played on was Chronos. And so if you look at this video from 5 years ago, this is me playing, and you can see I don't have. Wow, that looks different. Damage done, that's right. But yeah, this is actually, I think, on Chronos from 5 years ago. Yeah. I don't think I say a little Hunter Vanilla. Yeah, that's when I first started playing on. Wow, look at those weather effects. Yeah, love the weather though. Yeah, so that was my Hunter River, and I still have her. So if I log out, it'll be changed from Chronos 4 to Chronos 1, because Chronos 1 is still around. I love how it says population high. It's not a high population. It's completely dead. Um, that's my hunter that we just saw in that video from 5 years ago. I still have her here on Chronos 1. Level 41 here in that video, she was like level 23. But if you go to this server, Chronos, it's just deader than dead. You want to go to Chronos 4. So, anyways, I gotta go, guys. I hope you guys have a good day. I gotta try to work if I can. I'm not feeling too good today. I may have to lie down. Hope you guys are having a good day. And yeah, well, so basically, I said I'm just monkeying around with the Villa client just so I get used to the client again, and just so I get my macros and keybinds and add-ons all configured and ready to go, so that whenever it comes out, I don't have to do it then. I'll be ready to go. That's why I'm monkeying around with this vanilla client. But it's fun. I mean, I love vanilla. Vanilla WoW is great. It's a completely different game than retail. I mean, completely different. It's a lot more difficult. Like I've already died like twice on the hunter, because it's just it's easy to get a couple mobs on you on a hunter at level like 5 or 6 or 7, and it's tough. You don't have a pet. You're just running for your life. It's like, run away. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks again, Machio, for the $2 donation. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.